Hi, everybody, and welcome. So, I decided to talk to you a little bit. I was on my way to my farm, one of my farms. Yesterday, I was at another farm. Today, I was on my way to one of my farms. I needed to take some things to my worker there that he needed some requirements, and I wanted to inspect some work. But unfortunately, this farm is notorious because it has a really bad road, and one day I know I will invest in a proper road, probably alone. I hope not. And I wanted to check on my field there. We have planted sunflower and we've also planted maize. At my other farm, I've also planted sunflower and maize. So I wanted to check on this crop and check on how the weed killer did. We had applied a selective weed killer a few weeks ago. It didn't work. I took it back to the shop where I bought it. I won't mention the name of the shop, but they gave me a weird excuse, weird service. And I abandoned the bottles that didn't work. I was just like, whatever. And so we bought colopa.com at colopa.com. Colopa, selective colopa. And I didn't see that one coming. So we bought colopa and we applied colopa, and the maize is doing really well. Unfortunately, I couldn't reach the farm because my vehicle got bogged down and got stuck. I really, 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 really need a four-wheel drive vehicle. I really need a four-wheel drive vehicle, and by God's grace, we're gonna get one. And yeah, so I just wanted to say I got stuck, but I'm out. I couldn't reach the farm. I had to call my worker to meet me at the road to give him the things that I had brought for him. So I want to talk real quick about the things you need to consider before you start building. Number one, you don't need to look at your bank account. Number one, don't look at your bank account before you start building. That's not the most important thing. The problem in the world is not a lack of money. People have money. The problem in the world is a lack of priorities, lack of belief in the things that they are doing, lack of understanding, lack of conviction, lack of patience. So, money is not a problem when it comes to building. Now, expense can be a problem. Don't get me wrong. Expense can be a problem, but money is never a problem. People have money. People have money to go out every weekend, eat out, entertain themselves, entertain others, buying new clothes, buying new shoes, buying new phones. So the issue really is not about money. There is plenty of money in the world. The issue is priorities. So don't worry about money when you're starting to build. Worry about your heart. Do you have the courage to keep going? Do you have the ability, the patience to keep going? Do you have the wherewithal? Do you have the zeal? Do you have the determination to keep going before you start building? And once you start building, I want to warn you, you are going to face some liquidity challenges. It is very normal because building is a guzzler, is a gas guzzler. Building is a 16-liter engine, 44 valves engine, you name it, a double diff 6-axle engine that guzzles your money. That's how building is. It will guzzle your energy, it will guzzle your resources, but building is the most exciting and most rewarding activity you ever do. So don't worry about money. Money will come. What building does, one of the things building does is it teaches you to be disciplined. Building teaches you to be patient. Building teaches you to be innovative. Building teaches you to be courageous. Building teaches you to find ways, to make ways where there are no ways. That's what you need to worry about. So for those of you that were worried about money, that should not be your worry. Worry about your heart. What is inside your heart? Do you have the ability to finish? Now, of course, I'm not saying don't budget. There's a scripture that says, which one amongst you when starting to build does not first sit down and calculate exactly how much the building is going to cost? It's biblical. We understand that. But it's the same scripture that should apply to entertainment and leisure and misguided budgets and so on and so forth. So whatever you do, just start. Allowances will come, money will come, resources will come. When you start, you will find the joy, the courage, the wherewithal to do what you need to do. As for me, I'm now going back home. Have a beautiful day and enjoy your building journey. Bye-bye.